Well, I'm in the pass between St. Vincent and Bequia, and it is icky. Super rough, another kind of tide rip situation, big curly waves. My boat is not having an easy time staying downwind. The jib isn't happy. The sun just rose, and I'm thinking of putting out the whisker pole to hold the jib out a little bit better. But first I'm gonna have some breakfast, and I'm putting it off a little bit because I have to drive down this pass. The waves just are gross. I've finally arrived in Bequia, and I'm about to go clear in. It's so beautiful here. I just get the best feeling when I see this place. I feel like arriving on a boat, I always get really strong gut feelings about different places, and this one just is so peaceful. I mean, it's really just mountainy, and there are a lot of boats, but there aren't that many houses. It's really beautiful. So my friends were already here on their boat. Smitty told me that I can just row right over to this little dock, and then there's a boardwalk I can walk on and get to customs by the beach, which is awesome. This is the pier where I left my dinghy, and this is the trail to get to customs. This is really awesome. Of course, if you wanted to, you could row all the way up to the head of the bay and do customs there, but I would always rather row a shorter distance and walk a longer distance, because usually it's my legs that are under-exercised on my boat, not my arms. Plus, there's a pretty good current that rips through here, and a wind. Please no yacht garbage. Sorry, I just wanted to sit on this bench. Why do you have to be so mean to yachties? And that's the sound of sunshine coming down. And that's the sound of sunshine coming down. I saw my friend by me, he said, "What's up, man? You got a little work or I'm all cleared in. Customs here, once again, super easy, super friendly people. Had a lovely walk back to my boat and went to the market and bought a bunch of fresh vegetables and other things that I need for eating purposes. A lot of the towns in the Caribbean islands sell eggs without the carton. So it's important to remember to save your egg cartons when you get them and bring them with you to the store. I did not do that this time. I was just going to clear in and I didn't realize that I was gonna buy eggs. So they're in a bag, and I really hope they're all whole. Ah, beautiful. All right, last time I had a cardboard egg carton that just got really icky, so this time when I did have a chance, I grabbed a plastic one, so this should last a while, I hope. These are the fun and exciting things of my life. I kind of alternate between these little tiny cans of milk and powdered milk, but I just found coconut milk powder mix, which I'm really excited to try because I'm not really a big fan of the milky, like the cow powdered milk. So I'm hoping that the coconut stuff is gonna be a little bit more palatable, and then maybe I can get away from canned milk so much. After I got home and put all my groceries away, I decided it was time for a walk to explore the island. Right now I'm walking across the skinniest part of Bequia to get to the other side where there's a little harbor. I could sail there too, but it's only 2 miles across the island, so I figured I would just walk it because it's nice to get the leg exercise. The only thing is that you have to go way up over the hill, so it's really hot today, but it feels really good to be walking, and this is a beautiful road. An interesting fact about St. Vincent and the Grenadines that I didn't know is that whaling is legal there. They have a pretty strict 4 whales per year rule, but I had no idea that this was a thing until I got to Bequia and I was walking down the street, and pretty typically there are vendors selling jewelry, and they had some really cool carved bone jewelry. So I stopped and I was talking to one of the guys who was selling it, and I asked him what it was, and he was like, oh, this is cow bone, and this one is carved conch shell, and this one's whale bone. And I was like, wait, what? So then he started telling me the rule about how they're allowed to take 4 whales per year. And I just guess I always associated being able to take whales with the Arctic natives who were, you know, traditionally for hundreds of years they've been whaling, so people decided, like, yeah, sure, we'll let you guys do it. But Bequia is the small Caribbean exception to that rule. The interesting thing is that whaling wasn't introduced to the island until the 1870s by a Bequia guy who returned home from New England as a whaler, as a career, and he was like, yo, there's a lot of meat on these beasts, we should probably hunt them. And so it was decided that they're allowed to take whales in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and I actually found some whale meat sold by a street vendor who was calling it blackfish. And in my little brain, I was like, blackfish, blackfish, blackfish. I know that this is something controversial, but I can't remember what it is. So I tried a bite and I was like, whoa, this is whale meat. My walk to the other side of the island was super beautiful, and it was really nice to get out and stretch my legs. Friendship Harbor, I'm glad that I saw it from land because it looks pretty rolly, and I definitely wouldn't want to take my boat there. But that's one of the joys of exploring a tiny island. It's Monday again. Just so you guys know, my videos lag behind real time. So, as we speak, I'm currently in the south of Grenada, very well safe and tucked away from this storm that's coming up. But for the purposes of my narrative timeline, I just got to Bequia. The song that I covered for the Walking to Customs sequence is The Sound of Sunshine by Michael Franti and Spearhead. And just to give you guys a little look at the process, GarageBand on my laptop, and I just layer my voice, the guitar track, my harmonies, and I just started messing around with melodica, which is really fun and kind of like a piano, which I've never played before, but way easier. It's like piano for babies. So I was having a lot of fun messing around with that and kind of throwing some of those sounds onto the track too. If you want to follow me in more of a real-time situation, you can follow me on Instagram at BoatLizard is my name thing. Thank you so much to all my patrons who are supporting me and being lovely and amazing, and if you guys want to support me on Patreon, I have a link below this video. No pressure, of course. I wanted to thank a bunch of you for your really supportive comments that you wrote on my video last week. So I admitted to you guys that I'm shy to go out with my camera and interview people and sort of put it between me and the people that I meet along the road. And I was a little bit nervous to tell that to you guys because I didn't know if you were just gonna be like, well, that's it, we're not watching her videos anymore. But instead I got so many really nice comments of support, and also a lot of you guys were like, yeah, I'm the same way. Like, I would never want to or be able to do that. So that was really nice for me. I put out new videos every Monday, and thank you to Tish for uploading them onto YouTube for me. I just upload them onto Dropbox, which is easier with my bad connection, and she faithfully puts them on YouTube every single week for me, so that is just so very lovely. And I missed saying this last week, but her and my brother just celebrated their 1-year wedding anniversary, which is so exciting. She's been part of our family since I was a teenager, so she really does feel like a big sister to me. Alright, I'll see you guys next week.